Hello, I'm Thomas Kelly, and this is my evaluation number 1 of my audience feedback for my documentary. The person I answered this time was Michael Kelly. Question 1. I asked him how did he think the documentary flowed. He said he was very surprised with it, and it was very good and excellent, and he thought it flowed very well. Question 2 was comparing this documentary that I did with another one, and said if he could give me some feedback, any good stuff or any improvements. He said on the good side, it was short, it was snappy, the music that was with the interviews went very well, and he understood it. He said any improvements I could make were to change the graphics maybe slightly. Question 3 was, what part of the documentary did he find the most memorable? He said the first point was he remembered the music scene with the Gorillaz. He thought that was very memorable. He also said the introduction to the documentary was very good, but it paled in comparison to the Basement Jaxx interview. The fourth question was, what style of music did he think the documentary portrayed? He said, well, considering he'd never seen house music before, he thought it was disco or high tempo. I then asked him, did he think it was like house music? And he said, as he said before, he didn't know about house music, but he was sure it was house music now. Question 5 was, what was his impressions on watching the documentary without a voiceover? He said it didn't need a voiceover at all. He said it was very good and it didn't require one whatsoever. Question 6, I asked him, how professional did he think the graphics looked considering they were done by our group? He said he was very surprised and he didn't think it was done by a group because they were very professional looking. He thought we got them from a website or got someone else to make them. I thanked him for that. Question 7 was on a chance kind of scale of how would it be that he would watch the full 30 minutes of what after watching this 5-minute sample. He would give it a 10. I asked him why he gave it a 10, and he said that because it drew him and it left him wanting more. Question 8 was, in terms of content and pace, what was his expectations be if he watched the next 25 minutes? He said he didn't expect it to continue this fast pace, and it continued, but he expected longer interviews. Question 9 was, I asked him what one improvement could he make so we could improve the documentary. He said overall the documentary was excellent and there was virtually no errors with it whatsoever. But he said one thing that we could do was change the graphics for each introduction. I finally asked him that how much has his knowledge on house music improved after watching the documentary. He answered immensely. He had never seen house music before, and before he knew absolutely nothing, but now he's gone with a bit of knowledge away with the subject, and he answered as well, that if he watched the full 30 minutes, he would know even more. Thank you for watching this evaluation. This is Thomas Kelly, signing out.
Bye!